Hello, my beautiful wildflowers. How are you today? Alexis here with Modesty. I hope you guys are doing well. And today I have a little bit of a shake-up. But at the end of it, I should be getting this look. So if you're interested in how I got here, please stay tuned. Back, my beautiful wildflowers. I hope you guys are doing well. And today I want to do something different. I know there's few of you out there that love the music themed Get Ready With Me, but unfortunately when I look at the analytics, it doesn't do that well. I mean, that's the worst video out of all of mine, and it's not just like 1 or 2 weeks, but I've been watching this for a while now, and historically, if you go back, that is the least viewed video out of all of my videos. And so I wanted to really try something different that still adds value, but maybe something that more people would like to actually watch. And so, yeah, this is a trial and error, right? So, but do definitely leave the comments below what you think as well. And so what I'm thinking to do today is that with everything that has to be, shared with you, I hardly have time to really do a try on of my new makeup. And the thing is, I do wear them, off the camera, but I want to really share it with you. And there's a couple of things here that I haven't even touched yet. And so I thought this would be a really good opportunity, especially since few of you have voiced, wondering what the products are like. And so the product that I'm going to work with today is by Terry. And this is the new eyeshadow palette. And I will tell you what I think of it. I mean, look at the casing. It's just absolutely gorgeous, okay? And the only shortcoming I see so far, and I really looked at this, the color story, which is beautiful, but it lacks mattes. And there's only 3 matte shades in here. And those are the 2 very bright white here on the corners and this very dark brown that you would usually use in the outer V, and rest of it are shimmers. And so I was like, okay, that's kind of hard to work with just in one palette, but I'm going to try it and see what happens, okay? And also the other piece with the by Terry is this cheek and face palette, and I'm really eager to try it because this has hyaluronic acid in it, and I'm like, well, what is the texture like? So I really want to try it. So I'm going to go ahead and try it here today and give you my input on this as well. And so these are the 2 primary things that I want to talk to you about today. And instead of putting on the music and Get Ready With Me, which is really quick, maybe that's what people like, is the fact that it's really quick. Let me see if I can really make these quick the same way, okay? So, but the problem is if I talk you through all of it, then it's hard to really edit. So I'm going to have to really work on that. And, I would really appreciate it, guys, if you give me some feedback on what you think and, what your thoughts are on it. I mean, honestly. And so, yeah. So let's just get it started. And it is what it is, right? And so I started with doing my brows with my trusty old ABH, my Brow Wiz, and Medium Ash or Ash Brown. And then I did prepare my eyelids with this Viseart. Okay, and the thing about this Viseart is that I really don't get it, because some of the things are like Anastasia. It's like chalk, and it's like really very blank canvas like, right? Whereas this is like just like a gel, and it's like, let me show you. And there's really, I don't know. I think it's all about the texture in these type. But look, there's no color at all. This is like putting eye serum on. So I'm wondering, how does this work? So I'm going to have to really research this, but I'm going to see how it does today with this kind of eye makeup. And I think it would work better with something like this than something with really heavy pigments because of it. So yeah, so let's get it started as I said. And first what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the small fluffy brush, and I will go to the outer V with it. And that will be the darkest color I have here, which is here. And there is no color here, so I really don't I really don't know what to call it. Chocolate brown or burnt brown. Okay. So I'm just going to go ahead and take a chance. I'm going to use this medium fluffy brush here, and I'm going to go ahead and try to work this color here. I could call it Eiffel Tower. That's the picture that's on here. I hate to mess up these pictures, but yeah, I like them. They're really pretty, but you know, it is what it is. I got to use it, right? So I'm going to just go ahead and dip this in here and just lightly. I'm not going to you know, take off any of this. I'm not going to tap it off. So I'm just going to go directly in here. And I know this is not something you would use for a crease, you know, but let's see what happens. And because I want to blend out this dark color that I put on the inside and also on the outer V. So let's see if I can get this to kind of become a little more cohesive. Okay, guys, it's taken a little work to actually blend this in. Actually, it's taken a lot of work to blend in this shimmer. And I kind of suspected it would be a little bit of a work. So, but I've been able to go ahead and blend it. And next, I'm going to go in with this color here. This is a very light pinky color. And I'm going to bring that in a middle and try to sweep that into the middle using a, let's see, a flat brush. And that will be like this, just a brush, and I'm just going to sweep this onto the lid. Especially I'm going to try to avoid too much of the front portion of it because I did work so hard to blend this. But yeah, let's see. I'm going to go ahead and just put this in the middle to give it a pop of color. And here. And I have a feeling I'm going to need to kind of use my finger maybe to, no, I think this is okay. This will work because I don't want too much color running into the inner or the outer portions of the eyelid. But here, it looks like I need to blend this out just a little bit more. So, yeah. Okay, let me just try to blend this out a little better. Okay, what I'm having to do is actually go in with my finger and just tap it in to get that extra pop. And, you know, having done that, I probably should have went in there and see if I could swatch it. But this is moist. It's not like really dry. It's very creamy to a point where it feels moist. If you know what I mean. So if that makes any sense. But there it is. So that actually is better with the finger. So, yeah. Okay. I see how it is now. And now what I want to do is I want to go in with this brush, okay, which is the pencil brush. And let's see, I want to go ahead and top on a little bit of here. Just give it kind of like lightness, okay, and to give it like space, appearance of space. There we go. Okay. Okay, and this is matte, so okay, that's good. And let's see if this is a shimmer or a matte. We'll find out. That looks like a matte. Don't know why. That's kind of like a waste of color in here then. Alright, that's that. And I think what I will do is use their little tool that they have here. And I'm going to go into the darkest color here. This dark color here. And I'm going to line my eyelashes. Not eyelashes, but my eyeliner. Just a little bit. Just a little bit so that way I can kind of... Because I still need to put on my foundation. I don't know how people can talk and do this at the same time. This is really difficult, but I'm learning. Anyway, so yeah. Okay, that's that for now. And let me go ahead and put on my mascara and whatever else I need to do to it. And I'll be right back. Okay, my beautiful wildflowers, let me tell you what I did off camera. So what I did was I lined my eyes with my Pat McGrath eyeliner. And this, I believe, is something to do with coffee, if I remember right. And this is a Permagel Ultra Gliding Eye Pencil and black coffee. That's what I thought. And so it's a very dark brown, burnt brown. And I went underneath, waterline, and underneath here all the way to the half. And then I just smudged it out with the brush. And next, what I did was I did use my mascara, which is my normal MAC waterproof mascara. And aside from that, let me see what else did I do. Now, I think that's it for the eyes. And as far as the face, I wanted to give it a matte look. And I have a lot of non-matte, which is satin and dewy foundations, and I really wanted to do a matte because I wanted to use this and tell you how this reacts. And I don't want to put this on a dewy look because then it won't spread or it won't do what it should do because it is a powdered product. And I used my favorite matte foundation for the moment, which is the Natasha Denona, and this is an 40N, which is light medium, okay? And this is a very, I almost say satin, but no, very matte foundation, okay? And my other favorite is my MAC Studio Fix, but I'm just using this for now. So let's go ahead and see what we can do. Okay, so what I'm going to do first is I'm going to go into this like a caramel color, this very light brown, and I'm going to tap a brush in here, and it's not as light as it looks on the palette, I think. Yeah, because this was a clean brush, and look at it. This is how dark it is, but it looks so light on the palette, so I have to be really careful with that. And what I want to do is I want to give it, ooh, wow, that's a lot. And so I wanted to actually just do a little bit and give it like a bronzy look, you know, like the sun-kissed look. But it looks like this is going to be a lot. Oh yeah, this is very pigmented. You have to be very careful when you're using this. I'm going to have to blend this out then. So that way it's not so dark. And it smells so good. Actually, this smells like roses. And this was not my intention, guys. I didn't want to come all the way down with this. But okay, so I'm going to go ahead and just work this. I mean, what's on the brush, because obviously it is very pigmented and I don't want to do too dark. And so next what I'll do is I will go into the cheeks with a just a regular brush here, and this one is my Morphe brush. Okay, so there it is, and I'm just going to tap into a very light color because it's so highly pigmented. I'm going to use this light rose here to begin with, and oh yeah, that's a lot of pigmentation. So let's see. Yeah, so it is coming off very pink. I don't know if you can see that. And what I want to do is I just want to stay up high. Okay, see, because when I smile, that actually brings it down. So I'm good where I am. So I'm just going to go ahead and tap this in a little bit. And I'll swirl it around so that way it becomes even. And I want it to kind of melt into my skin. But it's really hard to melt these type of things into your skin because it is powder and my skin is dry. And if your skin was a little bit more moist or on the oily side, it would melt in a lot easier. So I just have to kind of work this a little bit. Okay, this color is actually very nice. I like it. It's a little more subtle than the bronzer. That's weird because I don't know if I dipped in or too, hard or what. But I'm going to go ahead and go in now with this highlighter and see how this works out. This is a little bit darker of a highlighter than I'm used to. No, it's not. It actually goes on the skin quite light. This is so weird. Wow, okay. Things that look light are dark. Things that look dark are light. Okay, that makes sense. But anyway, so here we go. And this does have hyaluronic acid in it. That's why I like this product. And so I'm going to go ahead and sweep that. Can you see it? How nice that is? But does it look like this color? This is a darker color. I know on the camera it looks a little bit lighter, but this is actually like a, I don't know, like butterscotch caramel color here in front of me. So, so we'll see. All right, and I'm just going to go ahead and sweep this up here a little bit. Okay, and then here. Okie dokie. You know what? I really like this brush. This brush is actually the Milani brush set that I got. This is nice. I like it. It's nice and firm for this. Okay. Okay, so that's that. And now the last thing I want to do is put on my lipstick. And then I will come right back. Okay? Okay, my beautiful wildflowers, this is the final look. And let me tell you what I did. I gone ahead and, of course, added my lip liner, and this is in Julia, and this is Natasha Denona, I Need a Nude Lip. And then also, as far as the lipstick, this is by Tom Ford, and it is the Indian Rose, which is a very beautiful color. And so this is what I finished it off with. And I think that's it, but let's talk about this, guys. Let's talk about this because this is very interesting. Okay, first of all, the eyeshadow palette. Very beautifully done. Aesthetically beautiful. And as far as the color story, I love the color story. The only problem with this is that there's not enough mattes. And there, I couldn't really do a transition shade. And there usually needs to be a transition shade. And a palette, of course, I could have pulled from another palette, but the whole goal was for me to see how this palette acts on its own. And so there's only 3, like I said, matte shades, and that's this one, which is this white, and this very dark one. And so you have very limited options, okay? And as far as the quality of the eyeshadow, it's good. The shimmers, I'm going to tell you, is a little bit moist, so it's really hard to move, especially when I added this color here, which is the Eiffel Tower pictured one here. And I try to add that to my crease area to kind of like blend out the outer V and the inner, which I chose to do with this dark burnt color. And so when I tried to use this shimmer, it was really hard to move. It's just kind of like stuck there. And it's not one that's meant to be used that way, I think. And, I get it. But then again, what do you do when there's no other shades that are matte that you can use in your crease or in a transition area? So, yeah, that's the only problem with that. But I think this palette will be perfect for that one and done look. Because every one of these, one and done with the highlight on your eyebrows underneath the brow bone using these two here. Okay, these two. And then just putting it all over the lid. Each one of these colors will work perfectly on its own. And also, if you want a little more dimension, a little more sultriness, you can do the one and done, then tap on this dark matte color for your outer V. And so I think this is what this is made for. Maybe it's meant to be simple. It's from Paris. It's a French thing. And, they like things simple, but yet elegant. And so I would recommend that. And I think that's what I'm going to do with this palette is just do a one and done. If I want a little more sultry look, I'll tap out the outer V with this dark color like I did. But, yeah, this is not one that you would do, 3-4 shadows because it's really difficult to work with. And yeah, that's that on this. But if I had to do over again, would I buy this again? I don't know. I really don't know. This palette, I believe, was $65, I think. So it is not cheap, so, but it's not that greatly expensive, but I'll need to play with it more before I answer that. I may end up loving it because I love one and done type of shadows. And so if this works out as that, yeah, that'll be great. But again, I need to play with it a little more, okay? And the other product from by Terry, which is this one here, and this is the face palette, and I really, really like this, the way it feels, okay? But it surprised me, the colors actually, that they're actually a lot darker than I imagine on the light colors and a lot lighter than I imagine on a little bit darker color. So I'm like, okay, I'm totally confused here. How does that work? And so, but once I got used to it, it's fine. I mean, I think it's very good quality. It's not as chalky as powdered blush could be. And so I really like it. I think it's going to actually stay put. That's the thing. I have this sneaky suspicion that this thing is just going to stay put and not move, especially like the highlight areas. And look at this. Look how that catches the light. And this is, I'm just in my studio light. And so imagine in the sunlight how beautifully this is going to catch. And so I'm really happy with this. And this product here, for sure, I would say I would buy again, knowing what I know now without needing to further use this, unlike the eyeshadow palette here, which I need to use it a little more. Okay. And that's that. And like I said, my lips, Natasha Denona and Tom Ford. And I really like the combination with what I've created here. And so, yeah, I think that's it, my beautiful wildflowers. I hope this added value. And if not, please do let me know, because I'm still trial and erroring these, programs, because, looking at analytics, I'm thinking I'm not adding value on Wednesday because people aren't watching the video. Or is it that Wednesdays are hump days and you guys are really busy and you can't watch videos? I don't know. But whatever it may be, I like to try to figure it out, because my main concern here is that I need to add content that add value and that you guys could benefit from it, okay? And so please do leave a comment below if you have any idea, what I can do to kind of tweak it. And that's exactly what I'm starting to do now, because I have enough data points, and I started this channel in mid-September last year. And so now it's 6 months. So that is 6 data points, which means that's now finally, good set of data that I can look at and say, okay, is there a trend here? Is there a consistency here? And one of the trends I do identify is that Wednesdays are, it's not a whole lot of videos being watched on that. Okay. So yeah, so let me know what you think about that, okay? Because I really want to create a video that really adds value to you guys. And that is my whole, point of being here. And also, having said that, I've been thinking a lot about, it's been 6 months and all that. And I've been noticing, I keep running track of who's won my giveaways, right? And so I was thinking, it came to me the other day as I'm looking at the list, that at my 1 year mark, which would be September, I will be doing a giveaway, and what's going to happen is that's going to be a separate giveaway for those of you who have already won, and only those of you who have already won, and I'm going to put you in a bucket, whatever, just shake up the names and pick out a name out of those who have been hanging out with me for the whole year. And so, yeah, and that's just additional. I mean, those of you who are new and everything, don't worry about it. There's still going to be plenty of giveaways. And because I need to kick it up a notch, because either that or I need to get bigger boxes and give away more for each of the giveaways. I don't know, because I have tons of stuff and I'm moving in September and I got to decrease that stock, okay? And so my beautiful wildflowers, I'm sorry if this video got a little bit long-winded and a little bit longer than I intended, but I wanted to share this information with you so we can improve this channel and add value for you guys, okay? So if I did add any value, please give it a like. And if you're here for the first time and you haven't subscribed yet, please do consider subscribing. We have great fun here. And please do join the Wildflower family. Okay, my beautiful wildflowers, I want you to go ahead and have a good day, good evening, good night, good week, or good weekend, whenever you're watching this. But no matter what, just remember, don't sweat the small stuff. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.